All right, guys. Recording is on. The market's opening in about 10 seconds. Once again, let the market jump around. Make sure you don't jump around. Wait for your setup. There we go. Market is open. Let's get into this. So, Apple's first up, daily chart. Ooh, gap down. Look at that. So, right away, yesterday's low. Could interact with that. Look at that. It's already rejecting off of that area. What do we have further down? We got
Yeah,
this
that's
breakdown
my
here.
only plan on Apple. Break down past 240, retest and go. That's my only plan right now.
Nice. Yeah, it could be good. Rejection there. It already bounced off of the wick as well. You can see on this day on the 3rd of December. And I like this whole area of rejection. See, pushed up, pushed down, 237.50. On the upside, the levels are there from yesterday, so that's that. Apple's interesting. Wow. What about Microsoft? Anything to work with? Let's put in yesterday's low. So we have yesterday's low and 2 days ago low. That's good. We have yesterday's high. It's pretty obvious. For now, don't need anything else. Well, let's just move yesterday's high further down. It's down here. I'm seeing this wick here on this day, 420, 419.57. Okay, that's enough for Microsoft. Nvidia as well gap down. Wow, we're in a big bear market, it feels like. Okay, so yesterday's low again. In the same area, we have, ooh, interesting. I like this wick here. Look at this. Interesting. This big red one. But is it significant? Is there anything else? Oh, here we go. Look at this. Do you see these two wicks here? Right here. This is important. Buyers were right here all the time. Yep. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Okay, this isn't it's bouncing right now. Man, there you go. So Microsoft, that's good. Then we have further down, we have this area. Well, let's put this further up actually. See these two candles right there. All right, that's
I
it. Oh,
see
this is
that
it.
area on a daily, and it's just in my mind, I just see it as a neutral zone. I can't unsee it.
All right, then don't trade it. If it's a neutral zone to your mind and you put a trade on, it's going to be hard to manage. So let it exit that zone, which is, very well may do.
I'm trying to rewire the way you're looking at it so I can at least meet you in the middle.
Remember, don't fight yourself too much, right? Gotta first pay attention to what comes easy to you and then work with that, work from there. So I've got these levels here now on AMD as well. This low is also interesting. These lows are great. See, look at this move on AMD down, and this is where the buyers were pushed up. Seriously. So that's an important level, 119.4. Same with this low here, where it is right now. Further down, I don't see anything. I'll have to zoom out way too much. Anyways, can zoom out later if we need to. Tesla, no big deal. Nothing really to work with. Nothing to change. Yesterday's lows, well, last 2 days. This candle level was here yesterday as well. Good. Tesla's fine. Amazon again, right at yesterday's low, or no, close to it. Rejected from the low of 2 days ago already. What else do we have? Now this level is really good. It's 220. You can see where it was. I'll just leave this line. Where was it? I just put it further up and forget about it. For now, that's all on Amazon. Meta. What do we have? Previous day's high, low of 2 days ago, lows. Nothing to change. For now, it's good where it is. Last one, Google. Oh, okay. So we have yesterday's high, which is also a pretty good high recently. You can see the rejection. You have the low of a couple days ago. Wow. Um, this level is interesting, but the low of 2 days ago is interesting. I'm gonna put that line down there. There you go. It's got four levels here with Google. Let's keep an eye on that. That'll be interesting. All right, that's that. That's everything we need. All right. Anybody into anything? Apple drop, Microsoft drop. AMD looks like a mess. Nvidia down, Tesla up. Tesla. Again, 400 today on Tesla. Let's see. Meta again up. Google's a mess. Amazon down. Wow. Lots of moves. Again, lots of scalping opportunities already. And again, I'll tell you, this is the part of the market I do not like to participate with. It's just the small moves. And, big candles, but so you can't manage risk and the overall move, can go against you quickly anyway. So just wait for it. What have we got?
Yeah, is your strategy strictly based upon on the reversals, or do you take some of the continuations as well?
I do have a setup for continuation with this strategy. And I have, okay, basically there's four candlestick patterns I look for. Two of them are reversals. One of them is a continuation. What's the other one? Oh, let me see. I've got it written down. It's, oh yeah, breakout, retest of the breakout. That's it. So yeah, continuation for sure. They're very powerful. Very powerful. But again, I'm waiting for a big one, as in it has to have a room to the left, big long tail hammer in an ABCD pattern, and then it goes, which it takes a while. Usually those continuation ones for me, I don't find them in the first half of the day. Very rarely I do. I did yesterday on AMD. No, that wasn't even a continuation. That was just a breakout. But yeah, it's there. There's one. Tesla 400. Let's see, what do we have on Tesla? So levels the same as yesterday. Look at that. This is really fun. This level found it on the daily chart yesterday. Look, right to it and down. So fun, huh? Today, let's see if it does that again. Sounds the other way. These candles are all very large at the moment for me. Again, I don't like them when they're this big because I cannot put on the kind of size I would like to, meaning I'd have to have a big wide stop. Again,
I
easier
took
to
the AMD drop from 118 to 116, and boy, I forgot how quick the emotions come back.
you're getting
So,
full. I get it. The thrill and all.
no, I took the drop and got in and out, but I hadn't felt that rush in a while. So that's it for me today while I reevaluate. It was a good trade, but same deal. Like it, started having flashbacks the last go around. But I'm making it to stay back.
Well, good.
Came back a
Congratulations.
change man.
Yeah, I'm back in.
I look at my wife, I go, man, I missed that, but goodness gracious, my heart ain't run like that in a minute.
You gotta be.
Barbecue's a lot less fun. So,
Well, I enjoy both of them, trading and barbecue. All
you need
right.
to come next time they do a cook down here. We'll need to do something where, or an event in Texas. We need to do something.
We will definitely. There's plenty of people in Texas in the trading world and even in BBT, so we should definitely figure that one out.
Yeah, there's some
Okay.
good barbecue here in Dallas too.
Oh,
Nice.
you're in Dallas?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm in Jacksboro. We're about an hour and 20 minutes north of there. We used to be in Hazlitt. And we just got a little joint. We're going into a building here in about 2 months. We're running out of people, but when the last top 50 came out, we made the honorable mentions being open for 6 months. So we made the top 100, and we're just kind of getting back to it. It's been kind of fun, man. Fun thing.
Hey guys, look at AMD. I've zoomed out back into 2023. What is this, November, December 2023 to find a level. You can see where it pushed up, consolidation and go. And this is the bottom of the consolidation. It's just broken through that now. It was at 116. You can see the wicks down here, even here. This is where the buyers were previously. This is intense. I mean, you have to go so far back sometimes to find levels, and no problem if you have to. So I'm expecting buyers in this area right now, this 116.30 area, whatever this level is. Let's keep an eye on that. This could be a big reversal if it happens. Where is it now? Yeah, 116, 116.50, major level. Or it just continues down from there, but that's the level. So you see, a lot of people have been asking me how far back do you go to find a level? Just go back as far as you need. There's no restriction to that. Can type Amazon. All right. Amazon as well looks like, yeah, we'll need something else to work with. So what I'm seeing are these lows here. This low is very critical. You see that push down, and that's where the buyers were, and right in that area. So what do we have? 219. What was it? 218.72. Right about in this area. This 218, 219 area, basically. So there you go. That's how you find levels. Microsoft as well. Anything interesting here? It's at the low of 2 days ago. What is that? What's that level? All right, let's go with the recent one. So low of 2 days ago, there it is. So yesterday's low and 2 days ago low. Breaking down. It's gonna be fun as well. See the behavior changing as it hits these levels. And what else? Hey, look at this, guys. You're gonna love this. NVIDIA, look at that. Near precise, almost precise at the level. Again, that's why I like them. You could say 135 round number, but the level is more reliable. And see if today we can get that rip on Tesla. I'm beginning to see this as just a consolidation on Tesla, breakout retest, but I don't like this retest. It's not a retest I could touch because it doesn't have any space in it. It went and the next candle already came back. It should have strong momentum. The buyers are strong. They'll hold it in this area for a little while, then come back to the retest. So it's very hard to trust this. Can't trust it. Let's see, NVIDIA. So look at this. NVIDIA did one giant candle down. Now a couple of consolidation candles. Let's see how this goes. But realistically, even this candle on right now, if this turns into one of those big long tail hammers, I'll go long on the one after. So the setup could happen. It's still a few candlesticks away. Oh, and look at this. We were finding levels on AMD. Look at that. The behavior has changed right in that area. 116.50 and 116. I mean, this is a level I would take a trade from. I like this level. But it has to give me, again, a very good pattern. Either going down or going up, either way. So everyone who traded ORBs, you'd be stopping out about now because the momentum's gone. Well, it's gone a few minutes ago on almost everything. And now we wait and see for the second move and what direction that's going to be. Guys, be very careful with Tesla. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people are going to lose money on this today. Already have probably because it's in an interesting area, the 400 area, moving multiple dollars, but choppy. It's showing moves in one way and then going back the other way. And again, very hard to think about who's in charge, buyers or sellers. But, at the same time, providing a lot of excitement. So that's where people get into a mess. There you go. Amazon slammed into it. Okay. It's the only one that's actually been seriously directional so far. Again, now hitting that level. Where did we get that from? Yeah, very serious low. And we got lows further down as well. You know, this is a good one. Look at this level. Resistance, then it gapped up, and that was support, and it has not got down there. If it breaks this low that it's at right now, it could rip down into that 215, 216 place pretty quickly, which is a big move. It's gonna be like one of these big red candles. So let's see now. Oh, but look at that again. Look at that level near precise. So fun. And Microsoft, take a look at this. Push down, very bearish. Then this is not a hammer. This is indecision. It's got serious wicks on both sides. This is just telling you that the move down is over for now. Indecision, right? And then we'll see. Lovepreet, are you drawing on my screen? I just got some sort of. How does that happen? That was all good. If you're gonna draw on my screen, let me know. I'm gonna get all confused.
I didn't know that. I thought it will just move
Oh,
your video to the left side. I tried that. Maybe it was the editing the
yeah,
screen. So, but it was the drawing part.
that's cool. I didn't even know that was possible. Cool. Now you can draw levels and stuff on my screen. Great. What are we doing here? Oh. Anyways. Well, I still don't see any setup, at least for my trading. But definitely the market is active. It's worth showing up. AMD now, you know what? We may have to go find more levels further down. Let's go back. Let's go back a few years. Where's data config range? Here we go. Let's go back 4 years. Where are levels on AMD in this area? Look at that. Even further down. This is May of 2023. It already broke that level. Holy crap. You know what this is getting at? It's turning into a whole lot of fun. I'm gonna put a level right there. See the bottom of the gap here? Yeah, it gapped and it found this bottom right there. Always important level. So it's there now. My goodness. AMD, what a wild one. What else do we have in this region? See the wicks here? I'm getting too many levels on this chart. You see these two wicks in the same place? Just about. That's interesting. It was also resistance. Just about. I'm trying to see where it was flipped. This is a tough area. They got these two wicks. It was support. It was resistance. It was the opening price on this day, the 3rd of July, 2023. Where's resistance? Oh, look at that. Resistance and straight down. Never came back. So this level is important. 115.20 or so. It's right there right now. Man. All right. Look
Apple
at that.
testing low a day for the third time.
Oh, yes. Apple testing. AMD just, man, somebody catch it. I'm not going to be able to catch it. Yes, Apple. Apple's a big consolidation mess. Or, I mean, if you look at a reverse ABCD pattern, it's there. It's not the way I do an ABCD, but it's there.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Google as well hit the level. Man, AMD's on the move. I mean, this thing, I would love to catch a continuation on this, not necessarily a reversal, just because of how bearish this is. But let's see, let the price action dictate. Don't know anything right now. Dustin, you shared that picture. Look at that. Looks delicious. I've been fasting today. I haven't eaten anything. It's what, 7 p.m. now. And now I'm hungry seeing that picture. All I had was coffee and a protein smoothie. It's the worst thing. Get hungry when you're trading it. All right, Amazon. We're gonna have to do something about this. So it's again further lower. And this thing's just going. Another level right in this area. Is it? That's just one candle. Well, it's all in this area where it is now, this 218 zone. Yeah, and then straight down. Again, lots of good moves already. All the scalping stuff happened in the first 5 minutes, and now in this most recent 5 minute candle, everything continued down. Everything, the whole market. Okay, meta, here's where I go long. Big giant candle down. And you see the hammer looks good, but not really room to the left. It's been in this area recently and messed around with it. So this setup is almost there. I was tempted for a moment. The new high would have got me in. Also, this hammer does have the wick on the top side. So there's too much going on here to make it imperfect. Tesla, look at that. No 400, straight down. But I told you, very hard to trade. Just please be careful with Tesla. This is very hard today. Again, I'm telling you, so many people probably lost money on this. Unless you're able to read momentum and go with it, that's great. Like people like Brian and Andrew will be able to do that, but not everyone. Dusting or fasting too. Mud, water, and water. Good. Let's see how this trading day goes. If it's 10 p.m. and it's been a good day, I might open some scotch. Dinner first. Food first. Oh gosh.
There's almost a perfect hammer on the 2 minute Amazon. A reversal.
Yes. Yeah, it would make sense. If on a 2 minute, this probably looks like a good hammer. But let's have a look. 2 minute chart. But I won't go long here because it happened right after a super bearish candle. So this is a very dangerous setting. This is just the shorts covering rather than the bulls taking over. I mean, it could easily be that. It's too much indecision for me. So that's why that pattern is not something that looks good. Be careful with that.
Yeah, I keep forgetting to look there. I gotta remember that one.
You forgetting the what? The book?
No, I keep forgetting to look at those long candles. I see
All right.
that.
Mhm.
Thanks for a reminder.
No problem. So I still don't see anything even setting up from my strategy. So probably nothing in the first 30 minutes today. That's okay. Even yesterday, if I just waited 2 hours and took the shorts that I did later in the day, it would have been fine instead of messing around with AMD and Tesla earlier, which were all there, but they weren't perfect setups. They were good, not perfect. But then the perfect setups did come later, especially that double top on Apple. It was just huge. And if I just sat and waited, it would have been fine. One trade, and that's that. So it's worth waiting for, guys. It's very tempting to get into all this stuff, but it's worth waiting for what you are convinced about. Right now, I don't see anything. Nothing. AMD is just on the move, but there's no way to get involved in this, at least the way I like to. Amazon, same thing, on the move, but nothing. Everything else is just a mess. Apple's doing that reverse ABCD if you like this kind of pattern. Again, not mine, but it's a good one.
35.
235. All the way down now. Oh. Slow one, huh? Slow.
Hey, Avi,
Yeah.
how are you?
Good, Gaten. How you doing?
I'm good, good. Ready for the weekend?
Oh yeah, man. I thought it was a weekend yesterday. I hardly showed up today. I forgot. Just like,
Yeah.
"Hey, we got YouTube. We gotta go." I'm like, oh shit, sorry. Anyway,
Can I ask you something about the naked trading book and especially the room to the left part?
yeah.
I sent a screenshot in the chat. It's a screenshot from a chart in the book,
Yeah.
specifically in the chapter for the engulfing. I don't know how they call it in the book
Mhm.
anymore,
Yeah,
but the engulfing pattern.
yep.
And there they say you need room to the left.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, okay, I understand you have room to the left on the upside of the pattern, but I don't understand really why that is a criteria for it to change direction.
Okay. That is because, you know what? Oh, whoa, excuse me. You guys hear me?
Yes,
Something went wrong. Oopsie. Just a moment.
no problem.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes,
Okay, sorry. I hit the wrong button here and Netflix opened. Anyways, I'm
no
back.
worries.
So I've got this written down here in my notes, and I basically copied it exactly from the book because it made sense to me. You got to make sure there's plenty of space to the left. You'll get a higher success rate because the market needs to reach exhaustion. The other idea is market does not return to those places on the chart where it rarely trades. Basically, room to the left means it hasn't been here, doesn't like to be here. And so it's
Okay.
not going to be here very long. That's the thinking. It's an
So it's
uncomfortable place
basically
for
a
this.
reversal thing then.
Yeah, I mean, you can see it as it's exhaustion. So it's made a move, it's come to a new place, so that's exhausting at one and in one theory. The other theory is it just does not like to be there because it hasn't been here. This is something new, so it's not likely to stay.
Okay.
Oh, it's going to
And
go there. Mhm.
how do you, oh, how do you say it in English? How can you then interpret all-time highs if they go to an all-time high and it keeps on going? Because that's also a new place, and there it just keeps on going instead of reversing.
Yeah. So room to the left does not necessarily mean it's going to reverse. It could continue from where it is. So
Okay.
you have, you know what? Apple is a good example right now. Let's consider the all-time high scenario just upside down, going down. So it's come here, and on this chart, right where it consolidated this 238.50 zone, there's nothing here. It hasn't been here in a long time. So room to the left, the theory will tell you that it's not going to stay here for very long, which means it could continue going down or go the other way up.
Okay, that makes
Not
more
gonna stay.
sense.
Yep. So that's how
So
ABCD.
it's actually a criteria of something is or something could possibly happen there because it hasn't been there in a while, even with reversal or continuation.
Mhm. Absolutely. Yep. That's
Okay.
it.
Okay, great.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Sure.
Like Nvidia on Wednesday, it broke down a couple dollars, and when it pulled back, that's when I took the ABCD and it went back into the zone. And I couldn't believe that they spent so much time in that zone, broke down, and it went right back into it to the close.
That's what it
That's
wants
just
to
how it
be.
works sometimes.
Yep. Yeah. It's that happy place thing, right? I think Atif was saying it a while back. It's in a happy place. It wants to stay there. It doesn't want to go away from there. But when it goes away from there, and something's about to pop. Something's gonna happen. It's in a place where it doesn't want to be. So
Yeah, I
for
didn't
now,
necessarily know what the target was or what the RVR, quite was going to be, but when it went back in the zone, I couldn't believe it. But that's where it wants to be. You're right.
you can see
Thanks,
so
Jay.
many. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is what happens 90% of the time. I mean, look at Meta. It's in a happy place. It doesn't want to go anywhere. It's just sitting there. It was tempting to go long with this hammer, but no room to the left, even on the hammer. I mean, it's just look at this. It's just going to be there. So forget about it. We have even
So
Nvidia
in
right
this
now.
case of Meta, you wouldn't go short, but here you wouldn't go long either. So
There's nothing there. Even on Nvidia right now, nothing. It's just it wants to be here. Let it be here. That's all we know right now. Don't try and over predict the future. It wants to
and
be.
when, for example, of Nvidia, when would you take the setup to the short, for example, if it goes below 134 or if it gives a signal just at 134.70, for example?
If this makes the continuation pattern I like, so that would be, let's say this candle forming right now, let's say it goes all the way up to like 137 and then comes back and closes with a huge tail. Right now, looking at the tail up in this 136 to 137 area, this like $1 tail. And here I'd say there is room to the left. So it just moved and then consolidated. Now within the consolidation, it popped out of the consolidation, came right back in. And you can see it found new sellers in this 137 area. And if it really does that and closes with a nice tight body, no wick to the downside, it's a perfect long tail hammer. Then the new low from that is where I would take the short.
Okay.
And that's actually perfectly well described in the book. It's precisely like that. And
Yeah.
I like that. That's the continuation strategy I take, the ABCD. That's the only way I take an ABCD pattern.
So your setup it really needs to happen on yeah, the lowest level in this case for a short. So you can take it right outside of that level. So you have room to the left.
Yeah. See, room to the left is not about levels. It's about candlesticks, Right now, there's no room to the left where it is. But if it goes into this 137 area, there's room to the left, right? It hasn't been here. It's popped out of the consolidation. Now let's see what happens. If it really pushes down again, then you got something. You found new sellers is the thinking. And they will be able to push it down, perhaps. Perhaps. So that's the way I think about it.
Okay.
I like those ones. I don't get them very often, but I do like those when they happen. They're really good. Boom, everything crashed right now. What happened? 10 o'clock news? Something happened. Something happened.
30-minute candle.
30-minute. Yeah, that's there. Something happened though. Everything is getting sold. I should liquidate my portfolio. I was having this chat with someone last week, and it's not really a great time for equities in general, no matter what sector. But I'm going to take a look. As far as day trading goes, I don't see anything right now. It's just, there's nothing. Portfolio. There we go. Oh, wow. Okay. As I say that, my portfolio is up like 2% today. The market just opened. That's okay. It is getting kind of dangerous out there. I mean, this is the kind of portfolio I've been running since 2017, and I've never thought about liquidating it all and sitting out for a while. I might do that soon. Anyways, all right. So Apple, now on the subject of continuations, it's doing that reverse ABCD we've been looking at. If you're in it, that's great. But I don't see this as a reverse ABCD the way I take it, because I like that big long tail hammer. But what I'm seeing here now is a breakout. If it breaks out and really sits in this area for a while, then goes and retests that level, then prints bearish, then I'll go. You can even see it here. Did a breakout of the level, came back, retested it, but this is not a retest that I like. This is just hitting itself on the level all the time. It's not something I like at all. I want to see some room. I want to see the breakout going a distance, then coming back. Then it's a good retest. I mean, a seriously good one. Then I can really confidently put some risk on it. So for now, again, I don't see anything shaping up. But really, I mean, the easiest patterns in the world are these ABCD patterns, especially on a 5-minute. We've already seen 3 of them. Look, here's another one on Microsoft. Push it down, consolidation, off you go again. And the hardest part everyone struggles with is to consolidate or to find the C. Like you have A, B, and you have C. Very simply, the easy way to do it, look at wicks. You know, if they're finding wicks in just about the same place on over here, it's what is this, 419.80 area. Okay, that's the C. So you want to enter in close into there. So, you know, you enter somewhere at the top of this red candle, stop loss right above it, and you're in it. I used to trade like this all the time, this 5-minute ABCD patterns. Very simple. You just need a little bit of a criteria to identify them, and then you're okay. Look at Amazon. It did that. Let's see, what did it do? It did, yeah, break the level, made a bit of a move, hung out here, and then retested the level, right? But this candle, if it was red, if it was a bearish candle, then I would take the new low. But this is still too bullish for me. And the new low would have worked, of course, but still, I'm not going to take any of this. This is not clean the way I like it. A lot of temptation, but when it's not there, it's not there. Just leave it, let it be. Oh, and today's Friday. Oh man, zero DTE day. So I'll be trading next week's options if I get a trade today. Yeah, Shane, you're into Apple. Nice. Nice, nice. That's the one. That's a good one. Microsoft as well, Amazon. I mean, everything. Except AMD now. Take a look at AMD. It's interesting. There's so much bearish movement in the market, but AMD at these levels that we found on, from 2023, you can see it. And they're very much in play, this 115, 116 zone. This is having relative strength. It's not an indicator, but it's just kind of showing you where the levels are really in play. You can go back as far as you need to find levels.
Morning, Abby.
Morning, how you doing, Kismet?
I'm good. I took the AMD shirt. Now I'm done.
Oh, well done.
3 hours. That's all.
Good. Feels good, Tim. You get a good one, and then don't give it back. Keep it.
Yeah, I will not trade anymore. That's it.
Good, 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 good.
And today's Friday, so.
Yes, it is Friday. Go have some.
I like the idea that you told me don't try to manage. Just let it be.
Yeah, yeah. And you know, that's almost everybody in the trading world struggles with that. Nobody manages a trade perfectly, but everyone tries too hard and then makes a mess of it. So basically, if you find that the way you're managing your trade is leading to a loss of profits or profits not made, then don't manage the trade. If you can't manage it, don't manage it. Let it be. So good.
Yeah, so it's stressful for me.
Good, good. It's working for you. That's great. Just stick to it. Now you know what works for you. Stick to it. That's very important.
Till now, it's working. I don't know. It's been a month. It's better.
Okay. Got momentum. Keep it going. Keep it going always. Okay. Apple. Gosh, where are we going with Apple? I mean, I'm seeing a level here as well. You can see where it came up again, found sellers. The next one down is here, approximately. See the top of this big red candle? It's also here resistance. Yeah, you can see it pushed, consolidation, and then go again. It's interesting actually here on these two. Not really. Yeah. Wow. So 235. Again, pretty obvious, but that's where the level is. Whoa. Free fall market.
Hmm.
It's amazing. The whole tech sector is going down, but the entire energy sector globally is going up. So there you go. At least I just looked at that on my portfolio. Hmm. Lots of yeah.
So I
Hi,
have a
Avi.
question.
Big turns, guys.
Sorry. Yeah, continue, Kismet. I'll take it after.
Uh, Hi, Avi.
Yes.
Thank you. I have one question about relative strength.
Mhm.
So, if it's in a daily chart, how do you find out about the relative strength? It's really strength. Like,
Oh, that's just me looking at the charts. I'm not even looking at the daily. I'm looking at these 5 minute charts, and what I'm seeing on the overall picture is everything's going down except one thing, AMD. So that's relative strength. But that's it. It's just a visualization. It's nothing. It's nothing useful. I don't use it for trading as an indicator or anything like that. A lot of people do. I haven't found it to be a useful thing. Again, the most useful thing is price action, candlesticks. So just pay attention to that.
mm, thank you.
Mhm. Go ahead, Ziad.
Yes, Avi. How are you?
All right.
Avi, back to Apple now. You said this level, the next level. Can I have a question around it? How do you said it? Since since it's falling down now, why didn't take the like 233, which is the wick of those three candles? No, to the left, to the right. Sorry, right. The three white candles.
Oh, here,
Right,
yeah.
right. Yes, yeah, up. Why don't take the down wick for that, where the buyers, the last buyers was there?
Well, let's
Why you
get
took
there
it?
first. It's so far away.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, you said it on a resistance rather than support. I just want to understand, like,
Mm.
what's the logic?
Yeah,
If
well,
there's any logic, yeah.
yeah, I'm just really looking at what's the next level. I mean, the thing is on its way. So I really only got as far as 135. I don't think my eyes even went below that. I saw
Huh?
this area. Then going further down, I saw this there. And look, it's not even there. That's still $2 away or $1.50 or whatever. I mean,
Okay.
233, this thing is, I mean, it'll crash the entire NASDAQ if Apple goes down to 233 like this.
Okay.
So let it be.
Okay.
When we get there, we get there. We'll find out when we get there. For now, it's just things are going and I got FOMO. That's all there is right now.
We
No,
share with you the same thing.
yeah. Fair enough.
Thank you, man.
Sure, you're welcome. Look at Microsoft. Pretty obvious wick right down there. It's approaching that. Look, on this big day, opened here was a massive red candle and bounced. Boom. Maybe this is going to happen too. Maybe get a reversal in this area. You don't know, but it's a very serious wick. Also, I'm seeing a wick here. What is here? I mean, this is a ridiculous market. I mean, just going down. On days like today, I would typically catch a retest of a breakout, but I still don't even see one. Not even AMD, no.
Hi,
No.
Avi. How are you?
Good, good. Al, how you doing?
Good, great. Avi, on these days, I know you don't consider ATR. These days, we shouldn't consider ATR at all because it's going too fast, too far down.
Well, ATR is it's an interesting one. I don't like it because I've never been able to use it effectively. I've never made sense of it. I've attempted so many things with it, and today, if you stuck to a trade based on ATR, you would have been out, and it's gone double and triple since then, for example.
Exactly.
So, like,
Yeah.
when and how do you use the ATR? Got to talk to Eamon about that because he uses it all the time to calculate bigger moves, 60-minute chart stuff. And it's one piece of maybe 8 indicators he uses in conjunction. But again, I can't tell you anything about it because I don't use it. I don't know why it exists. It's just an average, which doesn't mean much to me.
Isn't it a probability like the average of the last 14 days? I mean, we can consider it as a probability, like let's say it moves like $4.50 for the last 15 days. So it should be ranging in those area.
Well, the thing
Can we
is,
consider it like that?
it's a trailing indicator in that sense. It's telling you what has happened, just like a moving average,
Yes, exactly.
which has no impact on the present and what is happening, and very unlikely to have a real impact on the future, what is likely to happen. So I kind of break it down in 3 different ways, past, present, and future. And I just can't, I honestly can't, hardly can rely on anything from the past. Very few things. ATR, again, an average of the past. Probabilities, yeah, if you can figure out the probabilities and make it work for you, let me know if you figure it out. I can't figure it out. And I find there's easier ways to make money
Yeah,
than
exactly.
breaking your brain on that and forget about it. All
Nice.
right, Tesla long coming up.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Oh man, let's see how this hammer works out. Look at this big hammer on Tesla. Huge, huh? Where are the buyers? Yeah, 380. Now, this hammer closes about here. The new high, I'll be right into this. Here we
That
go.
was a misprint, by the way.
You think so? Did you watch it
I was
form?
watching it, yeah. It was 100% a misprint.
Okay, yeah. So it wasn't like smooth 1 minute going down. Right on. Okay, thanks for that. Yeah, it's the only stock that's done this behavior. Anyways, so one transaction in the black market or dark market, it has to be printed, and that's it. Yeah, we saw one of these, I think, on Nvidia the other day, earlier this week. It was the same thing. So, alrighty, let's stay out of this for now. And again, yeah, it's quite easy to see it because it looks like a hammer here, but you look at the 1 minute, it should have gone down and then gone up. Would have been a V reversal. This is just, one little wick, probably took a moment. Cool. Thanks, man. Thanks for that insight. So still no setup, at least for me.
Avi, strangely, I don't see that candle in on trading view.
There's a reason we use DOS.
Okay.
Trading view is something else, man.
Strange. First time.
DOS is direct access to the market. It doesn't go through brokers or anything. It's just directly connected to the floor, basically. The New York Stock Exchange, the NASDAQ, all that. So
I
as
mean, the ticks are
transactions,
the same, but I just don't see that wick. I don't know where that wick came from. The ticks are the same.
Mm.
Prices are the same by pennies. I mean, I don't know where that wick came from.
Well, DOS is more accurate, faster, all that. So just stick to that, man. If you
Oh,
want to
by
do day
sure.
trading, yeah.
Mhm.
Oh man.
The further we go to end of Friday, the more difficult it is to do the zero DTE, right?
Yeah, basically most contracts are going to zero. You're buying it at like
Yeah.
10 cents, trying to get out at 15 cents with a 10-cent spread on its own. It's a mess. So yeah, they just go to zero. I'm not gonna trade DT zero DT today if I get a trade. Take a look, guys. Microsoft, we were looking at that level not long ago. Look what happened. Slammed into it. Now I'll wait and see what it does. If it gives us a good double bottom reversal pattern, that'd be fun. Could be a continuation pattern going down. That'd be fun too. You can see where we found it. That wick right there. I just have a feeling that this candle is going to end up just like this one on the 2nd of January. But we'll see. I don't know. Could still double its distance, go down to 410. I have no idea. Let the price action dictate.
Have you thought on Apple? Thoughts on Apple?
Apple, let's see. Well, hit a level and then again, consolidation, right? So move down, consolidation, move down, consolidation. I don't see any pattern on it right now to even think of it long or short on the 5 minute. There's nothing, there's no indication of where it wants to go. It could just sit there. It could, I don't know, become a double bottom. Could become a continuation going down. But yeah, all possibilities on the table for now.
So next 5 minutes should give us that indication, Avi, or a few minutes, or how do you see that?
Maybe the next couple of hours even, I don't know. It could
Okay.
just sit there. Again, there's, don't limit yourself to time frames. Just let it do what it needs to do. When it jumps out of the screen at you and gives you your setup, that's when you know it. I don't see a
Yeah.
double bottom right now, which if it does that, it's going to take another 1 hour, half an hour, something. If it does one of those big long tail hammers, very bearish, then I would probably take it in the next 10 minutes, but it's not likely. So let's see. Look at AMD. AMD's very happy where it is, right? Doesn't want to go anywhere. 115. Very bearish, and that's it. What are you guys trying to find a bottom? Go long, go short? There's nothing in it. It doesn't want to go anywhere. There's no indication. Same thing. Just let it be. Nvidia, on the other hand, is pushing upwards, but again, no indication of that move, no setup. Just got messy to the breakdown, came back in, so it looks like a false breakdown at the moment. It could just get right into this same choppy zone again and stay there. So sit and wait.
The same with Meta, right, Avi?
Meta, what is it doing? Push down. Yeah, 600 found buyers. It's on the move. Again, room to the left. It's in this area, room to the left. It could move away from here, but I don't have an indication. Again, I don't have a level there, so I can't even look at it there. But let's see. Maybe there is a level there. We didn't get it. There is. Oh, yesterday's low. There we are. Pretty obvious. Then we also have these two wicks are very interesting right there. So that's pretty much in that 599 zone. Okay, so now we have some context. So Meta push down, found buyers. And for now, holding above 600s, it's all encouraging for a long. But again, no setup. If it makes a double bottom at this area, then I'll go long and hold for 700 or whatever it wants. But for now, again, if you're scalping it, to the upside, cool. I don't think there's anything in it. Yeah, Tesla. Yeah, should have taken that one, huh? No, that's not a valid long tail hammer. But again, if this was a valid long tail hammer, this is a perfect setup right about at the level. You enter the new highs. Stop could be below the body of the hammer, below previous wicks, maybe the entry candle if you like, and trail it up. But again, I don't trust this hammer. It was just like one misprint or something. And managing these reversals is hard because it's going back to where it came from. Like, well, look where it came from, chop. So you expect it to be in chop again. And can you survive that for 30 minutes before maybe it hits 400, maybe, right? So these are things to think about. Again, I don't see anything right now. I still haven't taken a trade just because I don't see anything. No good setup. There's been some, but none of them are good. It's not worth putting risk on, you know. Sully, you want about 389? 389 on what ticker? Where? It's Tesla. Would I enter above 389? If the setup is there, I won't enter just because it reaches 389 and goes over it. No. I will wait and see the candlestick pattern. For me, that's the most important thing. I'm not interested in anything else. Tesla could become a double bottom. You could see 385 as one bottom. You kind of almost have to ignore the wick. 385 is basically a bottom. Push up, come and make a higher bottom somewhere. Again, that'll take another 15, 20 minutes to work if it happens. Meta is getting my attention. Look at this. So this area here, 602 or so, breakout, and it was a good breakout. It moved a distance, and now it's come back. It's got a bit of a gap between the breakout and the retest. If this retest proves to be good, as in prints a bearish candle, then the new low is something I'll be interested in. Let's see what happens. Basically, you're trading then the breakdown of 600.
Meta is testing previous day low and pre-market low.
And right now, those lows are resistance.
Yeah.
Let it confirm that level is resistance. That's basically what I'm waiting for. Once I get that confirmation, I'll put the risk on. But it has to behave a certain way to provide that confirmation. Tesla going. For you guys who like Tesla. On the way up. Should have ignored that whole thing. But you know what? You can't. You gotta be honest about it. That is not a clean hammer. And so far, the trade would have worked, but on a bad setup. Might do what I did yesterday. Actually, do it better. Don't trade these poor setups and get a good one at about noon. And that's the end of that. Let's see. Hey guys, I'll hang around here for another 10 minutes or so. And I'll go and get myself ready for YouTube and do all that. I don't see a trade setting up for me anyways in the next 10 minutes. But let me know if you want to discuss anything.
Quick one, Avi, about the area to the left. Yeah, does like pre-market counts, like giving it's a very low volume and compared with a normal day? I understand the price passed through that area, but does it really count? Or, I mean, do you look at it differently from the day trading? I mean, from the actual hours, trading hours?
No, I don't. I count it. I count it in just like any other price action. So, yeah, over here on Tesla right now, there's room to, if this was a good hammer, yeah, room to the left. But you are looking at the pre-market, there's room to the left. It counts. So,
Yeah, there is a room to the left for the last maybe 4 days on this Tesla.
Yeah, there you go. It's all there. So if this was a really valid hammer, man, I would have put a big trade on this, big size. But yeah, it's there. It counts. I think it counts for sure.
All right, thank you.
Sure. Dan, you're funny. If I post a recording on the same day you let me date your daughter. Fucking hell. Thank you. It's very nice of you. Sure, I could post it if the thing is after I'm done here, I'm not processing it or anything. I'm going straight to YouTube. So after YouTube, after I'm done with that session, then I can let Zoom process this whole recording and upload it. It does slow down the computer a fair bit when it does all that download or process, whatever. Sully, these recordings are in module 8 of my course on trading terminal. And that's a free module. So if you didn't buy the course, no big deal. You can still access that module. So basically post all these recordings over there. Meta, look at that. You see that? Now, here's where, man, you guys got to learn this. Seriously, this is a lesson. You'd think this is resistance, right? And I was telling you, I was waiting for the confirmation that this level is resistance. I did not get it. Look what it did. It's gone the other way. It did not provide any confirmation of resistance. Instead, it's gone that way. But if you just got excited and tried to short it, you see a breakout, you short it here, and then, man, you're getting caught up in this mess. So, big stuff. I mean, this is serious stuff. Oh, confirmation of your setup. Firstly, setup and then confirmation of your setup. Two things. Get that shit straight and you'll avoid this. I can't tell you how many times I've lost money on this sort of pattern. I don't anymore. Meta, what a mover, huh? My trade book is just too strict to take any of these moves today, and they're all good moves. All of them. Seriously, a moving market. AMD again, look at that. Just like we said earlier, we found the level there, 115 or so, from like 3 years ago or 2 years ago. What happened? Very bearish, and it's been finding buyers that the wicks are telling, and now looks like the buyers are getting ready to take over. Google, on the other hand, is doing possibly what I was looking for from Meta. See the level breakout coming to retest the level. I might short it if it does it. So let's see. NVIDIA as well, actually. I went to one here. Look at NVIDIA. The level there broke. Finally made a move. Now it's doing the retest. I like this. If this completes a good retest, I might short it. Let's see. Same on Apple. Well, Apple looks even better. Well, I'm getting ready for a few shorts now. Okay, let's see. Yeah, see the level there? Breakout, retest. There you go. Let's see if it completes this retest. Oh, wow, Meta, such a rip. Thing just moved like, how many dollars? $15? Look at that. So if you pick the bottom, boom. It just didn't provide the bottom setup I like, but my goodness. How fantastic is that? All right, I got eyes on Apple and NVIDIA. Apple's more interesting. Google, not so much. Told you I like Meta. When you get into a move on Meta, my goodness, it doubles your account. It's just so fast. Trades like a low float, and you can trade options on it. It's really interesting. These retests I'm looking for on Apple and NVIDIA are not truly happening. So I'll tell you what I'm looking for here on NVIDIA, for example. It needs to reject the level and print a truly bearish candle, which is this is the other way, right? And then I'd get on a new low. It's not happening. So once again, did not enter retest. If I did, I would have been stopped out. I'm waiting for confirmation, waiting for the setup. And that's why, saving money by not entering poor setups. Apple, the same thing. It's just an indecision candle. Looks like it's going to close like that, but let's see how it closes. Wow. What is there news? I mean, this is ridiculous. 10 o'clock, everything dumped, and then everything's doubled up, going the other way. Yeah, it could be news on Meta. Nope, I'm looking at a reversal on Apple. Sorry, a continuation short on Apple, but it's not set up. Look at that. This candle closed. There's no way I'm going to short this. Not now. I have to wait a few more 5-minute candles. Again, I don't see anything from my trade book. I see lots of big moves all day, but nothing. Nothing I could take. Amazon is a possibility now. Again, possible retest. Look, breakout, going for the retest. Let it set up. Been quite a few teasers in the last few minutes. That'd be fun. Sit here all day and don't take a trade. I like those days. When I do that sometimes, it's rare that I have those. When I have those, I like it because it just reinforces my discipline to myself. It's just like I can celebrate that, you know? It's very important. So again, always celebrate that you stuck to your trade book. Don't celebrate your P&L. Celebrate your process.
Avi,
Yep.
the naked trading stuff, is it preferably done on for example, the Magnificent Seven, or can you do it, or do you prefer maybe to do it on stocks in play because Bear Bull Trader spends a lot of time selecting stocks?
You
Then
can
I
do
would think
it.
that it maybe has some value.
Yeah, you can do it on anything. I just do it on Mag 7 because I trade options, and these are the only stocks that have active options. That's
Okay.
it. You can do it on anything you like. I mean, those guys were talking about doing it on Forex, you know. I
Yeah.
took it away from Forex and just put it here without asking anyone. I'm just doing it. Okay. But again, the truth is I was already going in this direction before I came across that book. As you guys have seen, I've been taking out moving averages and simplifying charts for the last 2 years continuously. And then a couple months ago, I found this book. And yeah, it's right up my alley.
Great. Thank you.
Mhm.
Avi, have you traded Forex before?
No, no idea about Forex.
You were asking about a month ago. You were asking if anybody has
Yeah.
done it. I thought maybe you have done it too.
I was curious. I was curious not long ago. But I
It's
realized I
it
don't
is
need.
good because it gives you a good margin leverage
Mhm.
and there is no time decay. I mean,
Yeah.
for you, because you're a day trader, you get out, so there's no that much time decay on the option. But if you want to keep the option for like 2 or 3 days as a swing trade,
Mhm.
Forex is a much better deal. You have more leverage. They give you a minimum 50 to 1 or 100 to 1,
Yeah.
depending on the brokerage. And there is no time decay. I mean, there is a swap. You can talk to them to remove the swap if you're doing day trade.
Mhm.
Most of the bankers or the brokers, they will remove the swap for you.
Okay. Yeah, thanks. I mean, that's interesting. It ticks all the boxes for me. But
Yep.
but again, you can see I'm doing this day trading stuff here without too much fuss. I don't basically I don't have a problem that I'm trying to solve at the moment as far as growing my trading is concerned.
Oh, okay.
Thinking about it because I was thinking, how can I grow my trading? Where can I, get into bigger moves with bigger size and just kind of, evolve my trading? But turns out I don't have to look very far. I just got to look into trade management. I haven't really increased my size in the last couple of months. It's just the trade management. Now it's all just, trailing stops. I just did that one change and it's
Mhm.
been, much better and much easier to do that than going trying to figure out the Forex stuff, right? Or something completely new. So
Yeah.
so far I'm here,
The
but yeah,
liquidity is there. The
yeah,
liquidity on the Euro USD is more than the whole market trade in the whole day in stock exchange, New York Stock Exchange. I mean, Euro USD liquidity in a day is, if I'm not mistaken, is $6.8 trillion.
yeah, it's the biggest market in the world is Forex,
Yeah,
bigger than anything.
exactly.
So let's see if I bump into liquidity problems, that's when I might look into that Forex stuff. So far, I mean, I'm not moving the options market, I'm just trading them. But if I get into that problem, then
You
yeah.
let
Yeah, I
us
mean
know.
that makes sense. The price of is like $1, less than $1 for these for Forex. So I mean I can understand why the liquidity is so much higher. I mean, we're trading $200 stocks, so you can't really take that much size.
Mhm. And the banks are trading Forex nonstop, right? That's where the liquidity is coming from. They have so much trillions of dollars and they need to keep exchanging. And they're doing it for their clients or whatever it is. So yeah, it's the most liquid market in the world. And a fantastic opportunity, truly. But again, if you have a problem you're trying to solve and if you think Forex can solve that, okay, then go and figure it out. But I'm not in that position. So
But you
that's
have to
interesting.
specialize in one pair or two pair. You can't be like magnificent. You don't have the Max 7 in there, right? You can't do all of this. There's so many of them, and you have to concentrate on one or two pairs only.
That's an advantage. It can be a good
That is
advantage.
an advantage.
Can be very good. All right, guys, listen, I'm going to drop off now and I'll be on
See you on
YouTube.
YouTube. Thank you, Avi.
Yeah, it's a pleasure, guys. You take it easy. Come say hi on YouTube. We'll have some fun there. It's Friday.
Thanks, Avi.
Take it easy, guys.
Thank
See
you.
you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Abby.